of the ants? All right. One day when I went to my woodpile, I observed two large ants, a red one and a much larger black one, fiercely contending with one another. Having once got hold, they never let go, but struggled and wrestled and rolled on the chips incessantly, looking farther. I was surprised to find that the chips were covered with such combatants, that it was not a duel, but a war. A war between two races of ants, the red pitted against the black. Legions of these soldiers covered all the hills and vales in my wood yard, and the ground was already strewn with the dead and the dying. It was a battle to the death. I watched the first two locked in each other's embraces. They fought in a little sunny valley amid the wood chips, prepared to fight till the sun went down or life went out. The smaller red champion had fastened himself like a vice to his adversary's front, and through all the rumblings on that field, never for an instant ceased to pull and gnaw at one of his adversary's feelers, right at the root. The stronger black one had already torn off several of his red enemy's legs and continued to dash him from side to side, but still he clung and fought. Then came the second red ant. Like a Spartan warrior, his mother had charged him to return with his shield or upon it. He saw this unequal combat from afar, for the blacks were nearly twice the size of the reds, and he charged down the hill to within half an inch of the combatants, then stopping. Watching for his opportunity, he sprang upon the black warrior and clasped his right foreleg, leaving his foe to slash his own legs. And so the three of them were united unto death. It was a greater combat than Wellington and Napoleon at Waterloo. But there was no steel, no gunpowder, no bullet for that coward to kill his enemy from afar. Each warrior had to bite and tear his enemy to pieces, or be torn to pieces himself. It was Bunker Hill, Lexington and Concord, and the Boston Massacre, all rolled into one. No quarter was asked or given. The first red ant was now bravely gnawing at his enemy, having severed his remaining feeler, but his own breast was all torn away, exposing his vitals to the jaws of the black warrior, whose breastplate was too thick for the red soldier to pierce. They struggled past death itself. The black soldier severed the heads of his foes, and the living heads were hanging on either side of him, like ghastly trophies still alive, still chewing, still as firmly fastened as ever, without feelers and with only the remnant of one of his legs. The black warrior still feebly tried to throw them off. He acquitted himself with honor and dragged himself away, crippled and proud and noble.